his card in my direction. A flood of sweat beaded on my face and trickled down my sides. I looked a mess. I looked anything but normal. You see, I didn't bother to put any effort into my appearance before going to the store. Why should I? Would anyone notice if I fixed my hair or put on makeup? You see, no matter how much time you put into selecting your outfit or dolling yourself up, when you weigh 250 pounds, no one ever compliments your appearance. I quickly walked, almost ran from the aisle. When I first got married in 2000, I was a hot little thing, the key word being little. No, I wasn't a size 2, and could probably even be considered plump by some standards, but at 5'7" and 175 pounds. I was looking better than I had in years, maybe ever. I had heard many stories of housewives who, once the kids come, completely let themselves go. I vowed I wouldn't ruin my marriage like that. I'd always try to look my best, even when I didn't plan on leaving my house that day. I promised myself that if I ever became a parent, I would never become the baggy sweatsuit monster. I managed to keep my word for a whole year, but shortly after my first child was born, I decided I wanted to resign my womanhood. Who could blame me? I became a daycare provider, chauffeur, counselor, chef, nurse, entertainer, personal stylist, and educator all at once. My entire life now centered on motherhood. I had absolutely no interest in appearing attractive to anyone. I redesigned my appearance to accommodate my own sense of convenience. I stopped wearing makeup, perfume, and jewelry. I bought jeans with the elastic band on them. I didn't even shave my legs. Becoming a parent brought about many changes for me, but there was one constant in my life: food. Over time, food had become more than just something to eat. Food was my comfort. Nothing calmed my anxieties like a big bowl of double chocolate chunk ice cream, and it was always available. My waistline expanded over the years as my self-esteem, my concerns for my marriage, and my health all diminished. One day I was strolling down the frozen dessert aisle when I caught a glimpse of myself in the freezer case. I wasn't at all prepared for what was looking at me. There she was, staring back at me in the glass. The baggy sweatsuit monster! I knew I had put on some weight, but I didn't know I had ballooned from fit to flab over the course of 7 years. The 33-year-old, once beauty, now fatty, had obviously let herself go. How did I let this happen? Suddenly, my anxieties grew. They proved to be too much for even the chocolate ice cream. Later that night, I sat on my bed and gazed at a well-polished wedding picture of my husband and me. You see, it was all I had as proof that I was once beautiful. My pen began to stream across the pages of my journal. Through tears of frustration and anger, I wrote as if my life depended on it. I exhaled a flow of sorrow, guilt, and sadness. When I finished, I had a plan. One I call 35 before 35. I had a list of things I was determined to accomplish before turning 35 years old. It was a good plan, but I knew the only way to make it happen was to learn to love myself. Included on my list was learning to smile a little each day, learning to laugh sometimes, learning to look in the mirror and love who I see, flaws and all. I will love myself enough to take care of myself, to make conscious choices about what I put in and on my body. In learning to love myself, I will learn that self-pampering does not equal selfishness. There's no harm in giving myself the respect that I deserve. Besides, in taking some me time, I set a good example for my children. If my body and mind are weakened from neglect, I can't be the supportive mother I so desperately want to be. Now I discover a way to love and pamper myself every day, whether it's by painting my toes, styling my hair, getting a facial, buying a new lotion, spending an afternoon at a spa, trying a new eyeshadow, or putting on lipstick for a quick errand to the grocery store. Today, before going grocery shopping, I gazed in the mirror. I saw a drastic difference from what appeared months ago in the freezer case. The soft brush of magenta and rose eyeshadow brought out the sparkle in my eye. My cascading black hair flowed onto my shiny bare shoulders. I looked like a new person. No, I'm still